Okay, now we can look how we can multiply the decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. How we can multiply decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. For example, 3.2 into 10. When we are multiplying a decimal number by 10, we will put this point one digit right. We will put the point one digit right. That means it will become 32.0. That is 32. So, when we are multiplying a decimal number by 10, we will move the point one digit right. And if it is 100, we will change 2 digit. And if it is 1000, we will change 3 digit. That means this 3.2 itself, we can multiply it with 100. So, this will change 320.0. And now when we are multiplying this with 1000, we will get 3200.0. This 0.0 we will not mention. We only will write 320 and 3200. Okay, now we can look how we can divide two decimal numbers. How we can divide two decimal numbers. So when we are dividing two decimal numbers, for example, 3.2 and 0.6. 3.2 and 0.6. As we have told in multiplication, this is also a decimal number. So first we must convert this decimal number into fraction. So when we are converting the decimal number into fraction, as we have told earlier, we must look after pointers how many numbers. Here after point there is only one number, so our denominator will be 10. So this will change into 32 by 10 divided by, here also after point there is only one number, so 6 by 10. So our question changed into 32 by 10 divided by 6 by 10. As we have studied earlier, when we are dividing two fractions, we must change the division into multiplication and we must take the reciprocal of the second number. 32 by 10 into reciprocal of 6 by 10 will become 10 by 6. So 32 into 10 is 320 divided by 60. 320 divided by 60. Okay, now we can look how we can divide two decimal numbers. How we can divide two decimal numbers. For example, 2.5 divided by 0.5. 2.5 divided by 0.5. As we have told in multiplication, here also we must change this decimal number into fraction. Here after point there is only one number, so the denominator will become 10. So the question will change into 25 by 10 divided by 5 by 10. As we have known earlier, when we are dividing two fractions, we must change this division and we must take the reciprocal of the second number. So this will become 25 by 10 into 10 by 5. 250 by 50. Here in this answer, the numerator and denominator have 0. So we will cancel the zeros. Now 25 by 5, when we are reducing it to the lowest form, we will get the answer as 5. So when we are dividing two decimal numbers, first we must change them into fraction, and when two fractions are dividing, we must change the division into multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second number. And when we are multiplying it, and we will get the answer as 250 by 50. Here in both numerator and denominator there are zeros, so we can cancel it. Now the question will change, the answer will change into 25 by 5. So when 25 is divided by 5, answer we got is 5. Okay, now we can look how we can divide a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. When we are dividing a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. So when we are dividing 0.2 divided by 10. 0.2 divided by 10. So when we are dividing a decimal number by 10, we will change this point to one digit left. When we are dividing with 10, we will change this point 0.002. Okay, now we can look how we can divide a decimal number by a whole number. How we can divide a decimal number by a whole number. For example, 2.5 divided by 5. 2.5 divided by 5. So as we have studied earlier, we must change this decimal point into fraction. So after point there is only one number. So our denominator will become 10. So 25 by 10 divided by 5. This will change into 25 by 10 into 1 by 5. That is 25 by 50. 25 by 50. So when we are reducing this, it will become 5 by 10. Now our denominator is 10. So when we are making this into a decimal number, the denominator is 10. So after point there must be only one number. Here the denominator is 10. So after decimal point there must be only one number. So our answer will change into 0.5. So when we are dividing a decimal number by a whole number, first we will change this decimal number into fraction and then we will multiply it and we will get the answer and make it into a